What's up, guys? Pete from the basement, back in the Stranger Comics booth. Now we're talking with Josh Cozine, the proprietor of this booth. Josh, you guys just completed a Kickstarter for the return of Vampire Hunter D, which I chimed in on and I told you guys about, and now we're going to hear a little bit more about it. Vampire Hunter D is now coming out in a month.
Yeah, it comes out November 16th. The Kickstarter, like you said, was very successful.
That's an understatement, sir.
Yeah,
I have never in my life seen a Kickstarter go this far. Let's be honest here.
Well, I mean, for comics, yeah. It's so the quick story. Not a lot of people know this, but so the Kickstarter was actually how we convinced Kikuchi to let us do this book, because Scott, the producer of the TV show, had been asking him for a while, can we do a comic? Can we do a comic? And his first reaction was, "You're crazy. No one will want to buy a Western-style Vampire Hunter D comic." So after basically begging him for a little while, he said, can I prove to you that there's a market for this? And put up a Kickstarter, and he was like, okay, try. And it was basically, we didn't tell anyone, but if the Kickstarter didn't do well, he was basically going to say, okay, forget about the comic. But of course, the Kickstarter more than doubled the record for single-issue Kickstarters.
Yeah.
And so after that, he's like, okay,
I think you guys tripled your goal or something like that?
Oh, we more than tripled it. But then actually, because the way Kickstarter works now is people can pledge stuff, like add to their pledges after the fact, and we hit one of the stretch goals with like 7 hours left. So a bunch of people added, so it's way up over what it actually ended up after the fact. So yeah, Kikuchi's very happy, and we get to do the book, which is great. So
tell us a little bit about the storyline and what's going to happen to D in this one.
Yes. So this is based on an unpublished short story that Kikuchi wrote and gave to a bunch of fans at an event. He has this habit of writing short stories and then never publishing them. And sometimes he'll just give them to one fan. And this one was, I think, his birthday party. He always invites a bunch of fans to his birthday, which he just did recently. And I actually have a story about that, which I'll tell you in a minute. So he just gave it to fans at this party. No one else had ever read it. So we asked him to have it translated so we could read it, and then asked to make it into a comic. And it's the only Vampire Hunter D story ever set on Mars. And it takes place actually at the beginning. It starts way before D is ever even born. At the very beginning, when the vampires first take over, when the nuclear war happens and the vampires take over. And so at that time, humanity has already started to mutate and develop abilities. And this character, Cecile, has the ability to see the future. And she actually sees the vampires taking over the Martian colony. And then she also sees that someday D will come and save the colony. And so she goes and sends him a message to get him to come, that she's part of this whole thing. So she sends him this message and says, I know you're not going to get this for thousands of years, but my name's Cecile. I want to hire you to come and save the colony. I can see the future, and I know they're going to be taking over. And oh, by the way, by the time you get here, I'll be a vampire too, and I want you to kill me. So it's just this cool, holy shit moment.
Right. How does he get to Mars?
So
Elon Musk have anything to do with this?
What's that?
Did Elon Musk have anything to do with it?
Probably. I'm sure. He'll probably still be alive. He'll be converted, and but yeah, he just shows up and and starts kicking ass, basically.
Did the creator ever mention why D hates vampires and why he hates himself so much? Has that ever been a story for the casual fan who might have missed that?
Yes, and I mean the quick answer is yes, but no. He told us the ending.
Okay.
That's part of the ending. So the fan hasn't missed it. It just hasn't been revealed yet.
So if you want to know, obviously you got to get the book. And why wouldn't you get the book? Because it's Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah. But that's the thing is he hasn't published it yet. And he basically, so he told, there's a few people in Japan that know. And he told the producers of the TV show and us basically for two reasons. One, he didn't want us to do anything that would contradict what he's got planned for the ending. And
so
two,
you got everything. You got to keep in canon.
Yep, and two, he wanted everybody to know in case he didn't make it that far. But actually, someone had a really good suggestion that I think we will see if we can humbly make to him, which is maybe you should write the last book now and set it aside, and then go write as many other books as you want.
Yeah.
And whenever it gets to that point, then it's right there, ready to go. I was like, that's actually kind of brilliant.
Yeah.
So
it's a good idea. You just kind of gotta schmooze that one in there. Maybe a couple of glasses of whiskey in, and then you make the suggestion.
Yeah.
Now you have a New York Comic Con exclusive going on here.
We do. So it's basically, obviously, like I said, the book doesn't come out until next month. But so what we did was we got a lead capture from the convention, which is basically just a thing. These badges all have a chip in them, and it has all your information on it. So we basically just you tap your badge to this thing, and it automatically captures your info. And then at the end of the convention, a link gets sent out where just people who have done that can order the con exclusive. So even though it's a pre-order, it's still a con exclusive, and it's I've got it right here. So Agnes Garbowska, this artist, is the artist on My Little Pony. And she's also a D fan, and we really wanted to see her take on D. So we did, this is
the cutest Vampire Hunter D you'll
My
ever
Little
find.
Pony Vampire Hunter D. So this will be the con exclusive that'll be shipped out, signed by the whole team after the fact. But the funny story to tell you is, so Kikuchi just had his birthday party. And so we sent this over, and so, like I said, he invites a bunch of fans over to his birthday party. So he has all these fans come, and he goes up and he's talking about, the American comic, and he goes, I want to show you, the look of the new Vampire Hunter D series. And he puts this up on the screen and then tells all of them, goes on for like a few minutes, telling all of them with a straight face, this is the look for the new Vampire Hunter D because it's American, and it's being sponsored by Toys R Us because there's an anime coming out. And he's just telling them all this, and they're all just like, really? What?
So he trolled them all.
He trolled everybody at his birthday party.
That's fantastic.
So,
well, yeah. Josh, thanks for being on the program, man. Wish you lots of luck
thanks
with
for
this.
Coming over.
I love Vampire Hunter D, and I can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get my Kickstarter stuff in the mail because the nerd in me is just like, dude, thank you, man.
Thank you.